Hello, everyone. Happy June to you and happy Father's Day. I hope you guys had a great Father's Day weekend with those you love, and my condolences to those who are honoring their fathers by memory. Blessings to you. And just real quick this month. So, we're going to be just doing a mid newsletter, adding on an extra newsletter this month, but typically it's going to be just once a month. This one will have the marketing video, like I told you I was going to do. So, I'm going to be getting started on that pretty soon, but just feel free to read through the newsletter and find some few little tips. And then also, if you have a buyer or seller that you know in your life, or you yourself are going to be a potential buyer or seller, feel free to download the handbooks at the bottom of the newsletter, and you'll be able to get quite in-depth information about those processes. So, okay, let me dive on in and share my screen with you. And that way you'll be able to look at what I'm looking at here. So, all right, guys and gals. So what we've got here is going to be May 2024's update on the market, real estate market. So we got Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington Metroplex here. So as you can see here in the upper left-hand corner, the median sales price was 410,000 for just last month versus 390 if you remember for the first quarter of 2024. So that's about a $20,000 increase just in a couple of months, at least the median for those 3 months. That's pretty big of a jump, I would say, considering that we had some concerns about prices going down, et cetera, or at least the sellers were. Buyers are quite happy over that. But you can also find that multiple offers will drop the price right back up a little bit, just to where buyers feel comfortable, I would say. So maybe about 5,000 above list price, something like that I've been seeing. So it just depends on the situation, how much closing cost help the buyer needs, and they'll go above list price sometimes to acquiesce that from the seller. So all right, so that's pretty good. But as far as year over year, it's 1.2%. So opposed to last May 2023, it's just about the same with the median price. So it went down some, went back up a little bit. So that's actually a healthy reflection of the market. Now, for closed sales last month, we had almost 10,000 closed sales for this part of the Metroplex. And that's about 0% year over year increase. So it's about the same last year. So pretty good. Summer's upon us. So we're just having some sales. People are moving because of school relocations, and just summer's just a peak time for transition. So now our active listings, we're almost 26,000, guys. That's like a 50% increase from last year's May. That's a huge increase in listings. So it just shows that sellers are just saying, hey, we have to just sell our home. We want to get the equity that we do have now that we can get, or other various reasons, but I'm just thinking of what would be a common reason. And they're wanting to move on to maybe downsize or upgrade, need more space, or move closer to family, or any host of reasons. So if you're thinking of selling, you very much can, and you can sell in this market, but I would always say price it right. You can try the needle in a haystack price, but you want to price it right after about a month or so. You don't want to be sitting on the market too long. And then if interest rates go down after elections, we don't know. Prices could go up a little more, but we just don't know at this time. So you don't want to have those carrying costs with a home. And then let's look over here on the right side. So look over on the right, we've got the different price distributions for the listings, okay, for the homes that are actually selling. So we've got 399K, that's 26.4% of the homes on the market out there. So that's about a quarter. That's where we're seeing the most activity, okay? And then as you get up a little more, 400 to about 500, it's 17%. And then it jumps a little bit more when you get above 500. You've got about a fifth of the homes there. So I think that's a good indication that the market's healthy. Now, when you get 200 to 299, right there, you're getting more competition right there, I would say. That's where you might see the prices actually increase a little more, because they are, if they're staged really well, photography's great, if it's priced right, it actually can drive the price to go up a little bit more. So I think that's a place. There's more competition there to get a starter home price under 300,000. So people will fight a little bit more for it. So All right. Moving on from there. So let's look at days on market. So we've got 44 days on market. So we've gone down since the last reporting, maybe like almost 2 weeks. Plus 32 brings 76. And if you remember from the first quarter of this year, they were averaging about 90 days on market when you, well, 90 days when you count market and days to close. So it's about 90. So we're speeding up days on market here. They're selling a little bit faster, which is good, even considering we still have such a huge amount of listings on the market now. And then let's look over here at our growth trend. So the blue line here, let's see, let me get this out of the way. Can I get this down? Okay. All right, it's gone. So we've got the, oh, it's back. So we've got the gold bar here is going to be closed sales, and then the blue line is going to be the median price. So let's take a little bit of a look here. So we've got back to 015, back in those days when things were more moderately priced. And so as we saw, the increase came 2021 during COVID. We sort of peaked somewhere in 2022 after those rates went up so significantly. We had an increase. And so they begin to trickle on down. I think builders were the first to say, hey, we cannot sustain our business at this price. If buyers aren't moving, we have to meet them halfway or something. So they began to do price reductions. And I remember realizing, okay, we're finally in this shift when builders began to make the change. They're in the business of actually selling homes, but builders are not trying to just look cute or try the market. Builders have to move homes in order to keep their business sustained and their employees sustained, their shareholders, et cetera. So they have to move product, and thus they were actually a good metric for understanding the market is coming. At least their home prices were starting to normalize again. So the prices went down, down, down. But as you can see, the hook, they're starting to go a little bit back up. Can you see that? Like I mentioned over here, the 20,000 increase. So you can see the prices went down and starting to hook a little bit back up. And then actually for the hold on, the actual listings, we've got them going up more. Okay, or actually the actual closed sales, I'm sorry, closed sales. We can see the line went down in 2023, but it's going right back up. And then 2024, it's still on the increase. So that's a good reflection. So I think buyers will be really happy. Sellers, if you still want to sell, you can sell for a good price still, just long as you price it what the market is saying and you're realistic about that. You may not get what your friends got 2 years ago, but you can definitely get what you can get for your home in this market. And that's what you want to do. Be realistic and listen to your realtor and the stager on how to get it ready for the market and get the professional photos done, and you'll be in good shape. So now look at the very bottom. We've got closed sales and active listings. So right here, you can see that the listings going to be the red bar here. Okay, so they've actually been going up and up as we spoke about earlier. Listings are high, about 25,000, and then the closed sales have gone up as well, as you can see. So we've had some good closed sales. So now they're working directly proportional to each other. They're not inversely as they were at some points right here during COVID. They were inversely related, but now they're moving in the same direction. So I think that's a pretty good indicator that we're getting back to a healthier market. As you can see here, the active listings and the closed sales, they're working in tandem. See there? Like a heartbeat, which is not too abnormal. But then right around COVID, we had those active listings that just had a sudden decrease in dip, but closed sales were going through the roof, pretty much you can say. And that's because I think many sellers were just going with investors. They just didn't want to go on the market during that time. But now we're back seeing active listings are actually quite above closed sales, comparatively speaking to the other the bar graph I have here. So yeah, so pretty much if you know anyone looking to buy or sell, feel free to reach out. You can have them, you can text me, you can group text me their name and number, or you can ask with their permission and ask them, can I give them a call, and or just send me their information really, and I'll just call them. So that will be good to have. So let me see if I have, oh, I do have some concerns. So I do have a little bit concerns about the puppy dog faces that might be to come in the future, because my concerns are if buyers keep thinking they should wait to purchase, and if rates go down around the election or after the election, what do you think is going to happen to prices? Prices may well go up. If that happens, Buyers will be so concerned because all you can do is just refinance in the future, lock in your home now. But if prices go up, that's going to be probably putting some buyers out of their purchasing power, depending on their salary and debt to income ratio. So just concerned about the puppy dog faces. We don't know what's going to happen, but it's the experts are saying just get your home now, lock in the lower price, and then refinance later. But we'll see what happens. So, all righty. Well, get in before the prices continue to go up, and lock in your home. So, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Blessings and take care, and I'll see you next month. Bye.